Red Hot Gotsy, come subscribe, come subscribe, come subscribe, come subscribe. Red Hot Gotsy. Alright, so today I am talking about My Hero Academia. Now, this is part 2 to the finale of this little series I have going on. Basically, I'm just talking about the series, talking about, the characters, the plot, fan base, and all this other stuff. So this is the plot portion. Now, I'm just going to get right into it. Comment, subscribe, if you like the video, and yeah, let's get into it. Now, when I really think about what the villains have done throughout this whole series, I really get, sort of disappointed because they haven't really done much to really garner my attention, and I think overall they've been wasted. I think a lot of the, times where we could have spent, giving their backstory and actually giving them something to do that was interesting, like a cool fight earlier in the series, actually would have helped. And that's a key part, earlier in the series. Earlier, because people in this goddamn who talk about the goddamn manga will tell me, oh, it happens later in the series, this, that, and the other. I don't care about that. I don't care about any of that bull crap. I care about now. Okay? So anyone telling me, oh, just wait until chapter 272,328. I don't care at all. Another thing is, and this is what I kind of did some research on, is that basically every arc is basically like a villain arc, or sort of like a villain attacks. They do something, the hero, or like All Might or Deku or Bakugo, Todoroki, whatever the case may be, has to stop them. It's usually Deku, against Overhaul, against he saved Bakugo from All For One. They fought Stain, like him, Todoroki, and Ida. So yeah, it's mainly Deku, but I would say the kids in general, they have to fight a villain, and then the next arc is just a school arc, and it's just like that pattern kills the show for me personally, because I just think in general, the school arcs don't really tie into the main story enough to really I think the sports festival was okay. But that was more when it comes to character work, and I think the characters are the best part of this whole series. That's why I talked about them so much. But when it comes to the actual plot, I think it can be garbage sometimes, like complete garbage. And I feel like when it comes to the actual fights, they don't make any sense. That actually happened in the arcs, All Might versus All For One. That didn't make any sense. I'm gonna tell you why, because I actually give reasons for why I talk about this stuff. Now, the reason why is because the power levels were very inconsistent, and I don't think they did a good job at explaining All For One's power. What are specifically all the quirks he has, how they work fully, all the combinations. I don't know. He's just overpowered for the sake of it, and the themes and emotional elements of the fight are the things that carry it, and that's about it. But other than that, if you didn't have that, if you didn't care about All Might or All For One being defeated or whatever, if you didn't care about the planet, then it means nothing. It's trash, complete trash. It's cool it's a really cool, epic moment with a lot of emotional feels, the feels. But other than that, it's complete garbage, like I already said. Again, like I already mentioned in the previous videos, I feel like the sports festival would have been cool if it wasn't for Todoroki and Deku and just being trash, to be honest. I think Bakugo was pretty he was entertaining at times, and he was consistent, so I guess he was okay. But yeah, Todoroki really ruins this goddamn arc for me, and no one else ever gets any spotlight. It's like Uraraka, Deku, Todoroki, Bakugo, and Ida. That's about it. It's bad. And of course, I know it's a you gotta focus on certain characters in order to give them the correct spotlight. But for this show, it's like you have an ensemble cast, meaning you have multiple characters that you have to develop, and all of them are part of the main squad. So if you have 20 characters, you have to develop 20 characters. I don't care, bro. I don't freaking care. Now, the characters that we are focusing on are probably the best that we could focus on, but even still, look at Class 1B. That's bullcrap. I don't even know more than half of their names. I know Monoma. What's her name? The redheaded chick. I have a blank. I'm at a blank right now. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, Kendo. Yeah, she has the big arms or hands, whatever. And it's just stuff like that. I really have to think about Tetsu. The show really needs to work on, making you care about these characters over time throughout each arc. Like Ida, for example, was in the Stain arc, that he was like the main player in it, next to, like, I guess, what would you call it? I don't know, Stain himself, his mother, Deku, Todoroki. But like, I just wish they would actually follow up with that, because Ida just, other than that one arc, in Todoroki's one arc, he hasn't really been given spotlight like that. Like all of season 4, like Todoroki was crazy important in season 2, but in season 4 they completely dropped him. Season 3, yeah, they basically completely dropped him. And you can go even further than that into the manga. They still like barely do anything with him until like the recent stuff. But like even then, it's just, I just don't like how My Hero, positions its characters in these arcs, and I think generally they could be fixed with just some of these minor issues being resolved. And yeah, that's about it. Comment, subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys later. I'll see you with the last part. Peace.
No way, Jose.
Red Hot Gotsy, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe.